The following film contains strong language, violence, and is rated a 15 certificate.
Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars. You had a goal, but not lemonade. 'Cause you're the only one I give you sunny.
I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. And I'm far from cheap, I smoke skunk with my peeps all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep me pissy. Girls used to diss me, now they write letters cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast, condos and Queens.
The city of Liverpool is known as the City of Culture, as a high tourist attraction with things such as the Albert Dock and the Beatles. These get tourists from all around the world. A town just outside Liverpool City's central Bootle is notoriously big for many gangs in the small town. Small groups of gangs and quarters cause an unsettling feeling to the locals that live here. The main gangs we'll be looking at today are the two biggest gangs in Bootle, the Fernal Firm and the Bootie Boys, both rivals with one another. Route to Fernal Road now, which is a popular area in Bootle, an area in which gangs tend to hang about or spend their time on the road itself. Many residents of the Fernal are bothered by the amount of gangs and youths that are hanging around outside the street. After we were at Fernal Road, we decided that the streets were not the safest place to talk to the residents about the area, so we arranged a discreet location to meet us. This person had some bad encounters with some of the youths and gangs in their area and asked us to hide their face and name. So tell me about the area, Bootle. Like, what tends to happen on a day around here?
It's terrible, mate. You got gangs of kids hanging around, smashing things and breaking things, shouting things at you as you're walking to your house. It's terrible. Even worse, that young, so as well doing stuff like that at their age. Like, I was playing footy with my mates at their age, not going around being a knobhead and that.
What about the older kids?
Just as worse, mate. They do the same thing, but just some of them carry weapons on them. Seen lads walking past me house with tire irons, crowbars, bases, spoons, even used a footy as a weapon.
A footy?
Yeah, footy, mate. Walk out my house or corner shop, yeah. And they wait for you to walk out and blast you with the ball.
So, did they have any firearms or anything like that?
Yeah, I've seen small firearms that they've carried around and tried scaring a couple of my neighbours, by shooting in the air to intimidate them and that, but never to shoot anyone. I've been chased by one of them before who had a gun on me,
What happened?
Well, he shot around me, to try and scare me, but I never got it. Tried to scare me, gang members. If they were going to get you, and once they got you, and that's that.
And when they get you, are you done for?
Yeah, mate. If anything, I'd blame it on them games that they play on the Xbox. Not all them games, but some of them. Like COD Sound and that, because makes you want to go in the army, not hanging around the streets causing havoc. COD's a beast though. I'm 10th prestige, mate.
So what we've found out so far is that the streets are a dangerous place, even for the locals. Since Bootle is only a small town, it is very likely that a gang will be seen at a corner shop. Kids are starting to join gangs at such a young age and causing more problem and hassle for the people of Bootle. Still to come on Statham On Gangs, I'll be talking to some of the gang members, I'll be looking at the kind of weapons they use, and I'll be understanding the rivalry between the two gangs.
With thousands of full and part-time jobs available now, there's more than one way to be the best. Apply now. Search Army Jobs.
Welcome back to Statham On Gangs. Previously, we interviewed a local resident discussing the gang members. Now, it's time I go meet the gang members myself. First of all, I'd just like to thank you lads for doing this.
Yeah, it's sound, mate.
So tell me, what's life like around here?
It's shit some days. It's alright some other though. We live in Bootle, you know, so not exactly LA, is it?
So, is it bad then?
Yeah, it's rough like.
How bad we talking? Like Compton bad or the Bronx?
Well, basically, Bootle is known as the new Compton.
Yeah, except you know you haven't got like no idols or anything here, like in Compton you had like Ice Cube and that, didn't you? Here I guess we got Stevie G like.
Well, why don't you do what Stevie G done and try and make yourself a local hero that kids and everyone else look up to instead of being like everyone else in a gang?
Too late now, lad. Once you're here, there is no going back. No quits, you know.
Plus it's not as easy to become a local legend like. You could try all your life and still get nowhere. You just end up messing it up and look like a tit. Next thing you know, you're working in a local chippy.
Where do you see yourselves next to other gangs such as Crips and the Bloods?
We're busy mates with them, us.
All of them. We're all homies. Snoop Dogg used to be in the Crips, didn't he?
Hey lad, see what you can get on COD now. Get that Snoop Dogg doing the voice for that fella instead.
Sick, mate.
How would you like it if you could do something like that?
I'd be sick of that, me like. Be going on a fat kill streak, me lad.
Yes, lad. Ballistic vests ready. Get your North Face gear on, lad. Enemy walls on their way.
Do you think that would be good, yeah?
Yeah, you would have a laugh doing it like.
Well, why don't you consider getting into something like that then? Turn it into a career instead of throwing your life away being in a gang.
I'd give it a go, like. No harm in that. And if it gets me somewhere in life, then you know. Might get myself known, won't I?
We'll give it a go in the army. See what happens from it. If it never worked, what would you do? Would you keep on trying, or would you just go back like this in a gang?
I don't know, you know.
Well, what can you tell me about the bootie boys?
They're scumbags, them, you know, proper rats. Proper shit starters as well.
And why is that?
You know, they're not part of the family, so why should be sound with them if they're gonna be snarling and that?
So what normally happens when there's an encounter with them on the streets?
It kicks off, doesn't it? You see them and they're like staring at you, so you know, you look back because you want to look hard and that next thing. You know, someone will start saying stuff about your ma or your bird, then from there you'll probably have a scrap with them all before the busy show.
You're lucky if no one bring a knife like and try to slice you.
Can I ask why you joined the gang?
It's 'cause our mates were.
And you thought you might as well join since your mates are there, so you don't want to be left out, am I right?
Yeah, that, but like, it's like join one or the other, might as well join one with your mates in.
Could you just join on and live your life how you want to?
Yeah, but if you're on your own, then you don't know who you are, so the way I've seen it, you've got more chance of getting jumped, whereas if you're one of them, and they go to jump you, then you'll be alright, like, alright lad, didn't see it was you, it doesn't always happen. It's about wrong place, wrong time.
So you feel a bit more protected in being in the gang knowing that you got someone to watch your back in case something kicks off. So what about the police matrix? What's your view on them?
Yeah, like he said, it's better being in a gang knowing that mates have got your back and that. But oh, hell lad, don't get me started on them matrix though, they're a joke about all them. Just always have a go at you.
I'm guessing that means you're not fond of them then.
Nah, we don't like them, do we, lad?
Nah,
You're just
lad.
standing there with your mates outside the bookies and shopping out with like two of your mates, and they start swarming on them like killer bees, telling you to F off and that when they haven't done anything to piss them off. Swear on me mum.
Do you not think they make the streets more safer with what they do?
Nah, they'll make the streets more of a joke.
Is there anything you would like to say to anyone watching in Bootle?
Yeah. Protect your neck, lad. Yeah, protect your neck, innit?
After I spoke to the Fernhill firm about the whole take on the small town, to me, they sounded like they were not involved in causing terror to the streets, more to be caught up in it all. However, these gang members that I spoke to may not be as bad compared to their fellow gang members. They are still not to be messed around with. From what they told me, the Booty Boys start most of the disputes they have, but there isn't enough evidence to say that this is true. So I'm off to get another view of the Booty Boys. I managed to get in contact with a highly ranked member who calls himself 8 Ball.